Lineage II Revolution is an upcoming mobile MMORPG made in Unreal Engine 4 that offers features for fans of both PvP and PvE content, such as large-scale PvP in the form of 50 vs 50 fortress battles, 200-player castle sieges, 1 vs 1 arena, wave-based arena-style dungeons, traditional dungeon raids, as well as a main storyline set in an open world. Before we jump into the game though, I'm required to disclose that this video is sponsored by Netmarble, who's the publisher for this game, and if you like what you see then be sure to pre-register now on the Lineage II Revolution website to receive a hero starter pack full of gems, armor and other loot, as well as a name reservation and exclusive title. It's also worth mentioning that for recording purposes I'm playing this game via an emulator, however I did manage to get it working just fine on my iPhone 6s. So let's jump in and see what this game's all about, shall we? So right off the bat, to set the story, we've got ourselves an intro cutscene with English voice acting and English subtitles. Interesting, the in-game NPCs also have voice acting as well. So you move your character by rotating this circle at the bottom left of the screen. This is the attack button, so clicking this basically locks me onto the nearest unit and starts applying big damage. Right, apparently we've got a dragon problem. So she's going to solo the dragon. Alright. Well, that's one way to take care of it. This woman's overpowered, isn't she? Charge forward, siege the castle, let's go. Okay, big AoE. This thunderstorm ability is crazy. Okay, this guy's got a lot of health. Seems like the game's giving me some kind of ultimate ability. Let's use this, shall we? So everything we experienced in the intro was basically this woman telling us a story of something that happened in the past. We get to create a character. We've got 4 choices: the human, the elf, the dark elf, very edgy man indeed, and the dwarf, bit of a lolly character right here. The races do seem to be gender locked, but the classes aren't gender locked, and as you level up further into the game you get to kind of expand on your class, so a warrior can become a temple knight or a sword slinger at level 31. Rogue can become a planeswalker or a silver ranger, and a mystic can become a spell singer and an elder. Not too much options when it comes to customization of the character. All you can really change is the hairstyle. It'd be nice to see a few more options in that regard. We're going to be an elven rogue because I rarely ever play a rogue class in MMOs, so maybe it's time to be a rogue for once. Okay, another cutscene. Seems to be quite a cutscene heavy game. Hopefully that's a good indication that there's going to be a lot of story and narrative. Quests are automated. Can I just let the game play itself? We've been auto-pathed to this lady. We've got a bunch of dialogue. Fairly standard MMO intro quest. Go and fight some wolves. I can do that by either just clicking this and it'll auto-path and attack the wolves for me, or I can control the game myself and attack the wolves myself. Obviously it's a little bit more fun to control it yourself. It depends if you're feeling lazy or not. These bears are standing up on their back feet. Quite terrifying looking bears, to be honest. As you can see, the higher our combo, the more of a percentage damage increase we seem to get. I don't know at what point that kind of caps. We've got some orcs raiding the village now. Beautiful. There we go. That's that quest done. We're just going to cut our way through these guys. Okay, so this seems to be an elite mob as he has a skull next to his name, and he's clearly a lot larger than the other orcs. Episode clear. So at the end of an episode, you get this screen come up and you get a bunch of bonus rewards, clearance rewards, so XP, coins. There's an option here called auto-equip. It just auto-equips your best equipment as you level up. The game certainly does a lot of things for you. So as a rogue, it seems I've got the choice between equipping a bow and a dagger. Interesting. Seems like the game's opening up a little bit more. As you can see, more open world, larger areas here. I think I'd describe the combat in this game as being quite flashy, especially for a mobile MMO. There's a lot of visual audio feedback when you attack monsters. Seems like now we've got a different style of quest where we actually need to free an archaeologist, something different from just killing stuff. Guess this is the archaeologist I need to free. Unlock the cage with the key icon. Oh, nice. We actually learned a new skill. Sweet. Right, let's test out my new ability. That deals big single target damage. Nice. A Dark Lord, apparently. He's a spiky skeleton summoner monster. He's almost dead. Not that he really looked alive before. I shall retreat for now, but beware, your pathetic valor shall steal your fate. So we're just going to let this guy get away, are we? Okay, apparently we are. Lovely. That was a bad choice. We just got a consumable known as a soul shot, and apparently you use it for stronger attacks. So we're going to use a soul shot. I think it's probably best to save the soul shots for bosses and stuff. And that's level 6, blazing through the levels in this game. Click this, it gives us emotes. I like that you've got an emote panel here. So you can kind of do a little bit of role-playing. There we go, let's just patronizing clap. What's this happy face box? Okay. So the game has little emotes that pop up. Dice roll. Okay. So I guess you can use this to roll for loot when in dungeons, I guess. If I click here, there's something called quick chat where I can put predetermined sentences in, it seems. So let's test out these chat things. So I can say, hi, how are you? My name's the Lazy Peon. Would you like to group with me? I thought I was the only one playing this game, but apparently there's someone else online. If I click on their name, it shows the local chat window of me testing out some things. I suppose this makes sense for a mobile MMO to have this kind of instant messaging display option when you click on the chat. We've been ambushed by crocodile people. Fantastic. That's what we need. Let's pop my super damage potion. Yeah, that makes short work of them, doesn't it? Okay, this seems to be our first proper boss. A dragon. Oh, okay. So now that we're fighting a boss, as you can see, there's telegraphed attacks on the floor that we're going to need to avoid. And that's level 7. Apparently, I've just unlocked dungeon content. I think the game wants me to do an easy mode dungeon. It doesn't look like I have the option to do a harder difficulty just yet. Alright, so this is the dungeon. There's a boss. Some kind of giant mutated werewolf monster. Apparently, I've just unlocked something called auto battle. I thought I already had an auto battle. Apparently, you're restricted on how many dungeons you can enter per day, unfortunately. We've come across a cat person, and apparently it can talk English. Okay, game. Whatever you say. Now we need to go and search for catnip. I never knew that catnip was something that just grows on the side of the road. Hadn't heard of that before. I said it was a mistake to let Sinister Wizard get away earlier in the game, and he's back with a skeleton army, of course he is. Rest in peace, Sinister Wizard. Your days of being sinister are swiftly over. So I've got a quest to just randomly kill some poor defenseless antelope. What's the antelope done wrong? It's just peacefully sitting in a field, eating grass and stuff. And we're leveling up the weapon. Nice, and we got a title for it. Lots of collection, lots of money. I didn't realise that I needed to get these daily rewards from my mailbox. I can definitely feel my weapon upgrades. I'm actually killing these orcs faster than ever at this point. Another cutscene again. Looks like we're going to raid an orc camp. I thought we already killed this guy, but apparently not. And he summoned a rat dog. Okay. Oh, it's a boss. It's an actual boss. Okay, it's giving me a lot more attacks to dodge now. I appreciate that. Let's just level up all of the dagger abilities, dude. Why not? Conqueror, let's acquire that title. Okay. So titles actually give stats in this game, does it? So apparently we unlocked this thing called clan. So let's check that out. You can create your own clan. Customize the emblem, enter the name of your clan, change the border of the logo and stuff, and to register the clan costs 50,000 in-game currency, so it's not even that expensive. I could afford to do that if I wanted. I understand he's the Orc War Chief, but how is he biologically twice the size of the other orcs? So apparently I just unlocked the arena. You can access this through the battlefield tab. Click on arena, and it seems like we've got the choice between fighting 4 bots at the side. Obviously, when the game's fully released, it will just display other players. So this is the arena PvP, a countdown timer and a short cutscene happens. Seems to be different crowd controls, and the camera zooms out a little bit more. Let's do this ability. Rest in peace, bot. The bot's not stupid, it's running away. So now we're at some kind of purple area. I was kind of hoping for a bit of a change of scenery, to be honest, so that's nice. Okay, game, what the hell kind of monster is that? An elusive primo. The amount of damage my character's doing at such a low level is insane. We kill things faster now than we did when the game just started. Nice, dude, I've unlocked a new dungeon. Let's go do that. The Tower of Insolence. Apparently, the higher I get in the tower, the harder the monsters. So currently, we're just killing different waves of monsters. As you can see at the side, there's a time limit and an indication of what wave you run. I guess on the final wave, you fight a boss like this guy. A very angry bear called Giant Groot. I'm scrolling up this Tower of Insolence thing. And as you can see, it has A lot of floors, 60 floors. We've unlocked yet another upgrade system called the Rune System. Here we go. I knew it was coming. We've got to the point in this MMO where we're at the spider level. Of course we are. Looks like we've got another boss fight incoming. What is this? There we go. Die, dudes. I finished the entire first episode of the game. It must have taken me a good 3 hours or so. So this is one of the more endgame dungeons. Oh my god, I'm actually not even doing that much damage to these monsters, even though I've got the best gear in the game. This dungeon that I'm doing is really high level, and it's recommended that you go in with a party. As you can see, I'm taking a lot of damage. I think this guy's a boss. Level 84, 600k health. So even with the best gear in the game, it looks like you're going to struggle to solo this kind of content. I'm almost dead, dude. We just out DPS it, I guess. We're almost dead. We're actually going to die. Insta revive. Go, go, go. Can we finish it off? Does it reset its health? It does indeed. An extraction dungeon is basically a dungeon in which you gather herbs to create elixirs that raise your character's stats. When the game's released, players will be able to enter and PK each other to get bigger plants which give more herbs. Let's go back to the Tower of Insolence and see if we can clear the top floor. Apparently you need like double the gear score of what I have, so I'm probably going to get stomped. Let's see how quickly we die. We're taking a lot of damage. We're taking so much damage. We're dead. Okay, there's another type of dungeon called an equipment dungeon. Easy, normal, or hards. You need to have 2 members in your party though, so sadly I can't check that one out. Let's do a hard daily dungeon, shall we? Spawned into the Beast Sanctuary, mobs immediately aggroing me. I think I like the daily dungeons the most because it's more linear, it's more traditional PvE dungeons. Dark Messenger. Seems to be some kind of Grim Reaper type monster. I don't know if I'm going to be able to solo this one. I'm taking a lot of damage. Let's kill the ads first. Obviously, it's a lot harder playing this game on emulator on PC than it would be playing it on your phone. Seems like if you're going to be soloing dungeons like this, you need to make use of your kiting abilities to get your health back. Something I haven't done previously. We're going to need to run away again. We've got 2k health left. Run. Run, dudes. Run away. Heal to full. Big damage, big damage, big damage. We actually did it, unbelievably. So at this point, I feel like I've shown off lots of different features and content that Lineage II Revolution has to offer. So let's just end the video with a few thoughts on the game. So just to wrap this video up, a few things to note about Lineage II Revolution based on my experiences so far. There's a ton of different avenues for increasing your character's power. It managed to run smoothly on my iPhone 6s. The game has a large variety of content. The main storyline is fully voice acted and will take you well over 20 hours to complete based on what I've played so far. The character creation is a bit limited with gender-locked races, however classes aren't gender-locked. The game can basically play itself if you're feeling lazy and just want to watch the story, and I have yet to see a mobile MMO with the same level of graphical fidelity as this one. As I previously mentioned, this video was sponsored by Netmarble, and if you're interested in the game, then do remember to pre-register to get a free Heroes starter pack, gems, armor, a title, and a name reservation. A link for that should be in the description down below. As always, do feel free to let me know your thoughts on Lineage II Revolution in the comments. Thanks for watching, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you again really soon.